Hey guys, my name is Missy Paris, and today I'm going to show you how to do the French rope braid. If you didn't check out my last video where it's just more the simple rope braid, check that out first because I highly recommend practicing that before going to the French rope braid. Okay, so the French rope braid is going to start all the way here at the top, and that's just going to help preserve some more of these top curls. If you end up just doing the bottom half with the simple rope braid, that's totally okay. Just know that you might have to touch up a little bit with a curling iron when you take the rope braid out. So we're just gonna section the hair using your finger, front to back, create that first section, cut it in half again, and make sure your fingers are all the way up here at the top. You don't wanna be holding your hair down here at the bottom. This is gonna make it more difficult, so make sure you keep your hands all the way at the top. We're gonna pinch with our thumb and our first finger, and we're gonna leave these guys free because we're gonna need them. We're twisting towards the front. I'm using these two other fingers to kind of hold it while I reposition this hand. Twist to the front and then up and over to the back. I like to do it 2 times before adding hair, so I'm going to twist the first one, 1, 2, and then switch them. And then I'm going to pull it tight and hold my fingers really nice and close so that I don't lose that hair. Next, we're going to take our finger again, section all the way to the back, as much hair as you want to grab, and then we're going to use these little fingers to hold it. We're going to connect it to only the hair in the front. So use this hand to get that hair down, and then I'm grabbing this hair that is in the front. This hair's in the back. Twist 1, hold it, twist 2, up and over to the back. And then again, I'm kind of holding my fingers close. I'm doing one final little twist to keep it really nice and tight up there. Section with your finger, grab some hair. This is why detangling is also important before you get started. Holding it till I get this hair down. Grab that front piece, fingers close, twist 1, twist 2, up and over to the back. You don't really want to twist more than 2 times because then it gets a little bit too tight and funky. Section, bring that hair forward. Make sure that hair is down and out of the way. Twist 1, twist 2. I'm only twisting this one, and this one I'm just holding tight. I'm not twisting this one more. I'm just keeping it tight where it was. Twisting this front. Always twist the one that's closer to your face. Up and over. And then even though this is kind of a lot of hair, I'm right here down by my nape, this last little section. And so I'm just gonna scoop all that up and get it really tight, really close in there. So again, just twist 1 and 2, up and over to the back. And I'm holding it with my hand just to kind of make sure this wrist is able to turn back again. Twist it towards the face. Okay, then I'm just going to put my little hair tie in towards the bottom, and then we'll move on to the other side. We're going to section front to back, split it in half. Now we're going to twist the one in the front, 1, 2, up and over, 1, 2, up and over. Again, I like to do 2 to lock it in before I start adding hair. Section, and then I'm bringing all this hair to the front. Just in that front piece. 1, 2, up and over. Section all the way to the back. One, 2, up and over. Right behind the ear is always my trickiest area to get all the hair. It's definitely a lot thicker there because that's where the wefts are. So you just want to make sure you're holding your fingers really nice and close so that you can get a really nice tight twist. down to the end, and then add your hair tie. Okay, so this is the final look. It definitely does not need to be perfect because you're just gonna sleep in it to help preserve those curls. You don't wanna sleep like this in wet hair because you could risk tangling and matting your extensions if there's too much friction while you sleep. So typically I would just do a little spray and go. If you want to touch up a few curls on top, you certainly can, but I can usually find that my curls will last for about 4 or 5 days before I have to wash my extensions again.